Napag-isipan ni Jessica na pumunta sa rooftop ng hotel. Siguro doon, makakahinga siya ng maluwag at hindi niya makikita ang dalawa. Hey! Napalingon si Jessica nang may tumawag sa kanya. She wasn't expecting to see Miles. Oh, hi Miles. She greeted instead. I followed you, he said. Straight to the point talaga itong magsalita. I noticed your reaction when you saw the newly arrived couple. You were uncomfortable seeing them. Why? Tanong nito at tumabi sa kanya sa railings ng rooftop. Natawa naman siya sa tinanong nito. Well, there are things that should be left untold. No problem, Jessica. I understand, and I respect your privacy. Jessica smiled at him. Magsasalita na sana siya nang may tumawag sa pangalan niya. Pareho silang napatingin ni Miles at nakita si Jack. I guess I have to go. Biglang sabi ni Miles. Take care, Jessica. See you later. Pagkatapos ay bigla na siyang iniwan nito. Silang dalawa na lang ngayon ni Jack ang nandoon sa rooftop. Jessica smiled bitterly at him. Wow! Long time no see, Jack, she said sarcastically. Talagang gusto niya itong sumbatan ngayon sa hindi nito pagpaparamdam sa kanya. She was waiting. Pero kahit isang assurance lang, wala itong ibinigay sa kanya. Pagkatapos ngayong gabi, makikita pa niya na kasama nito si Jade. Tell me, Jack. Why? Bakit ka pa dumating? Tapos of all the people, kasama mo siya? She said. Okay, I know. I know wala akong karapatan na sabihin niyon sa'yo kasi dati pa meron ng kayo. Pero Jack, I waited. I waited for you. But why? Jessica, Wait. So you really did fix things, Jack? How was it? So are you really the father of our child? She asked him sarcastically. Although she was still crying, it was still visible that she was mad. Natahimik ito. Regret, hurt and guilt were etched on his face. Pagkalipas ng ilang minuto ay huminga ito ng malalim. He was looking at her with guilt. Yes. Hindi alam ni Jessica kung anong mararamdaman sa sinabi ni Jack. Nakatitig lang siya sa lalaki habang nag-uunahan sa pagtulo ang mga luha niya. But she knew her heart was crushed into pieces again. Jessica? Jack was about to hold her hand, but she quickly stepped back. Don't touch me! She yelled. Napatigil si Jack at napatingin sa kanya. Guilt was evident on his face. Pero kahit ano pang gawin nito sa mga oras na iyon, durug na ang puso niya. She trusted him so much. She already loved him, yet he broke her heart. Why, Jack? Why? Puno ng hinanakit na tanong niya. Sari-saring emosyon ang nararamdaman niya. Galit, panghihinayang, pagkamuhi at sakit. Mother Jess! Hindi pinansin ni Jessica ang pagtawag sa kanya ni Louie nang bumalik siya sa conference hall kung saan nagaganap ang party. She pretended she didn't hear him as she continued to walk out of the place. Kailangan niyang umalis doon. Ayaw muna niyang makihalubilo sa mga guest at magpanggap na parang okay na ang lahat, which was actually not. Nakalabas na si Jessica ng hotel. Wala siyang pakialam kung pagtitinginan siya ng mga tao doon. She was hurt. She was hurting very much. Ayaw niyang makita ang pagmumukha ni Jack at Jade na masayang masaya dahil may mabubuo ng pamilya ang mga ito. Napayakap na lang siya sa sarili habang naglalakad papalayo. It was already late. There were just few persons on the street, walking. Yes, she was stupid. She was stupid to fall in love with Jack. And yes, she fell in love. And she thought Jack loved her too. She gave everything to him, herself, her body, soul and heart. Pero ibang isinukli nito sa kanya. Sinaktan lang siya nito. She was holding on to his promise na aayusin nito ang lahat, na hindi sila maghihiwalay, na mahal siya nito. Pero wala pala. Pinaasa lang siya. Oo, tanga siya. Alam niya na dati pa, mula nang magsimula pa lang lahat sa pagitan nila. Their deal, their scheme, she ended up losing her game. She fell in love with Jack, but Jack didn't catch her. Nasaktan na naman siya. Parang bumabalik na naman uli ang sakit na naramdaman niya nang pagtaksilan siya ni Dino. Pero ngayon, doble ang sakit. Ang buong akala niya, hindi na siya masasaktan pang muli. Pero bumalik na naman uli sa dati. Back to zero na naman siya. Mabilis na lumipas ang mga araw. Nalalapit na nga ang wedding ng kapatid ni Jack na si Anna. And as she promised, she'll design her wedding gown. She has to go back to the Philippines, and luckily Miles volunteered to accompany her, since Louis cannot make it this time. Ma'am, sir, nandito na po tayo. Biglang sabi ng taxi driver sa kanila. Huminga siya ng malalim. This is it. At bumaba na nga sila ng taxi. May nakita siyang pamilyar na figura ng isang babae sa tapat ng gate. May kausap itong parang kaidaran lang din niya. The woman also noticed her. Agad itong lumapit sa kanya at niyakap siya. Jessica, dumating ka na rin. Napangiti na lang din siya dito. It was Annalie, Jack's younger sister. Jessica giggled. Sorry kung ngayon ako dumating ha. Medyo busy kasi ako sa work ko sa France eh. She answered. Nako, I'm real excited. Talagang dati pa gusto kong ikaw na mag-design ng wedding gown ko. Kaya when my brother told me na ikaw talaga mismo magde-design ng gown ko, I was even more excited. She cheerfully exclaimed. Jessica could really see how Anna was really looking forward to the wedding. Talagang masayang-masaya ang aura nito. You know, I really don't get it. I thought na may something na talaga sa inyo ni Kuya Jack. And knowing that back in our teens, you two really didn't get along well. But I know my brother liked you back then. Hindi lang niya maamin kasi torpe siya. And he was very close with your brother. Medyo nagulat si Jessica sa sinabi ni Anna. Ayaw niyang isipin ito na may namamagitan talaga sa kanila ni Jack. Anna, meet Miles. Sabi na lang niya at pinaklala ang katabi. She really owed him big for coming with her. She's a very good friend of mine. Oh! Halata namang nakuha ni Anna ang gusto niyang iparating. Hey, Miles. Annalie. Anna shook Miles' hands. Miles Mitchell. He smiled genuinely. So magsisimula na ba tayo sa pagsusukat? Jessica quickly said to change the topic. Oh, yes. Sige. At saka darating din pala mamaya sina Kuya and my parents to see my beautiful wedding gown too. So where's your fiancé? Hindi ko yata siya nakikita rito. Tanong ni Jessica kay Anna habang sinusukatan niya ito ng wedding gown. He'll be here later. May operation pa kasi siya. Anna answered. Naikwento nito na pareho ito at ang magiging asawa nitong si Jordan na nasa resident years. They were both in the surgery field. "Your gown is really nice. I really like it." Puri nito sa gawa niya. Natawa si Jessica. Kanina pa kasi ito puri ng puri sa kanya. "Anna? Anak?" Biglang may nagsidatingan. Jessica's eyes grew wide the moment she saw Mary. "Mom!" Lumapit si Anna at isa-isang niyakap ang mga ito habang suot ang wedding gown. "I'm sorry I'm late, Iha. Yung dad mo mamaya pa daw darating dito. May meeting pa kasi siya." Sabi ni Mary. "It's okay, Mom. Actually, sinusukat pa lang namin ni Jessica ang wedding gown ko." Sabi ni Anna at nilingon siya. Napansin ni Jessica ang itsura ni Mary nang makita siya. The old woman was obviously surprised to see her. Ilang buwan din mula nang huli silang magkita nito, and it was not a really good experience to remember her again. "Oh, Jessica, I didn't expect we'll see each other again." Mary said to her, sweetly though it was obvious that she was being sarcastic. "Oh, yes, tita. Ilang buwan na rin yun." She answered back. Gusto niyang ipakita na hindi siya naaapektuhan ngayon sa nangyayari. "Kumusta na kayo?" She was still giving the old woman a coy grin. "I'm very fine, tita, and I'm really happy." Well, now that you did really understand what was my point, it was obvious Mary was mocking her, but she remained poised. Ayaw niyang patulan ng mga sinasabi nito. "You're really clever with your decisions, my dear." "Oh, yeah? Well, the annulment papers are fast approaching anyway. Magiging madali ng lahat pagkatapos." She answered. Gusto talaga niyang ipakita na wala siyang pakialam sa mga nangyayari. "Well, tita, meet Miles." Lumapit naman sa kanila si Miles. "Nice to meet you." Miles politely greeted as he took Mary's hand. Napansin ni Jessica na medyo nagulat si Mary nang ipinakilala nito ang lalaki. "He's a very good friend of mine." Pagpapakilala niya kay Miles. "I see." Halatang hindi ito makapagsalita agad. "You have moved on so fast," the old woman said. "Yeah, well, your son too," she replied while she's still smiling at her sweetly. "And I heard you're going to have a grandchild soon. Congratulations in advance, tita," she said, adding sarcasm. "And to save time, susukatan ko na po ulit si Anna para sa wedding gown niya. Excuse me." To the bride and groom. Everybody then raised their glass when the host of the reception said those words. Sumunod naman kaagad ang mga bisita sa sinabi nito. The bride and groom were laughing heartily in front of everyone. "Your sister is really happy. I could see it," Jessica said to Jack while watching Anna and his new husband having fun at the reception. Marami-rami rin ang mga taong nandoon, especially Jack's parents, who were also eyeing them. She could sense that they didn't really like her presence there. "Kasal na ang lahat ng apo ko. Kasal na silang lahat." Pareho silang napatingin ni Jack nang biglang magsalita si Lola Rose. "Jack," she whispered, "I have to go to the comfort room." "Okay. Be careful." Jack smiled as she stood up from her seat. Jessica immediately washed her hands after she used the toilet. "Jessica." Napalingon siya nang may tumawag sa kanya. It was Jade. Napansin niya na medyo malaki-laki na rin ang tiyan nito dahil sa pagbubuntis. She smiled back. "Jade, I see na inimbitahan ka rin ni Anna sa wedding niya," sabi nito. She could feel that she was just faking it. Yeah, I was the one who designed her wedding gown anyway. Kung sa tingin nito ay magpapatalo siya, pues, hindi. And my husband is her brother too. Jade just smiled at her sweetly. Well, then, enjoy it for now. I hope mamaya, sa magiging announcement ko nandoon ka pa. Makahulog ang sabi nito. Enjoy the reception, dear. Are you okay? Tanong ni Jack nang makarating na uli sa table nila. I'm fine. Don't worry. Jessica really wasn't fine. What Jane said to her had been lingering in her mind. Hindi maalis-alis sa isip niya ang announcement na sinasabi nito. She felt something fishy about it. Let's just continue eating, she said instead. Everyone! Natahimik ang lahat ng mga bisita at napatingin sa nakatayong si Jade. Even the attention of the bride and groom was now at her. I'm happy. So happy that Anna and Jordan finally tied a knot. I knew from the start, you were really meant for each other. Panimula nito. This will be a great night for all of us here. Anna's wedding, and her eyes and Jade's met. In an instant, she knew something bad was going to happen. I'm also using this opportunity to announce to all of you guys. Jade smiled sweetly at the audience. I'm pregnant with Jack's child, and we're also going to be married soon.